This particular HELOC requires at least a 650 credit score, which isn't even that crazy, right? It shows that I have a 580 TransUnion and a 581 Equifax. But if you see,
That's
it's
lower than what you need for your HELOC, right?
if I used Credit Karma, I would feel like I had no shot at this HELOC, right? Knowing what your actual mortgage score is, if you're interested in buying a home, is unbelievably important, right?
You know what three numbers has the most impact on your financial life? And I'm Maureen Mahood, broker owner of Sell Your Home Charlotte here in beautiful Charlotte, North Carolina. And I am with Clyde Penton, Clyde the mortgage guy. And we're going to talk about the difference between your Credit Karma score and your FICO score, which is what they use to actually, the FICO score is what you use to get a mortgage. So Clyde, tell us a little bit about what you were telling me, and let's bust some myths.
Absolutely. I appreciate you having me on today, Maureen. And hopefully this helps some folks that are out there unsure if they can buy a home, helps them realize that they may be able to buy one even though they don't think they can because of what Credit Karma tells them, or even what their credit card apps may tell them. Because actually what you said is the difference between Credit Karma and a FICO score. But actually there's multiple FICO scores even. So the difference is that we use the FICOs, which are considered mortgage scores, are currently FICO 2, FICO 4, and FICO 5. All right. So some of the FICOs out there are FICO 8 and 9. And then there's also things like Vantage scores. There's actually over 100 different credit scores, but most of what people see are FICO 8, FICO 9, Vantage scores. So the best way I can describe it is by showing you these examples. This is my own personal credit. I was looking for something called a HELOC, which is a home equity line of credit. When you own a home, you typically are going to build equity. This gives you the opportunity to use that equity to pay off higher debt, or to even use it to maybe buy a car, buy something else, acquire additional property. If you don't own a home, you cannot build equity. So I personally bought a home 3 years ago, $420,000. Now, put a 5% down payment. Now I should be able to pull out a couple $100,000 on a HELOC.
Perfect.
So, now back to the credit part of this, right?
Yeah.
Just wanted to show you how impactful this credit score can be for you. So this particular HELOC requires at least a 650 credit score, which isn't even that crazy, right? But let's take a look and see what Credit Karma showed my credit score being earned. So here's Credit Karma. It shows that I have a 580 TransUnion and a 581 Equifax. That's not all that great, to be honest with you, right? But if you see,
that's lower than what you need for your HELOC, right?
Yeah, not what I need, right? That's the point. The point is it's not what I need. So if I looked at Credit Karma, and you see here they're using a Vantage Score 3.0. If I used Credit Karma, I would feel like I had no shot at this HELOC, right? So I wouldn't even try, is basically what would happen. Not only Credit Karma, but also Capital One. We have a different score here. Capital One shows my credit score as being a 578 currently. But what was my actual credit score when I pulled it with the bank? 681.
That's 100 points.
Over 100 points if you're looking at Capital One, 100 points dead on the nose if you're looking at Credit Karma. So knowing what your actual mortgage score is, if you're interested in buying a home, is unbelievably important, right? You want to really know what your mortgage score is. There's two ways you can do it. You can go to myfico.com. You can pay for it. It will cost you around $30. Some people pay for that monthly. It's actually a $30 subscription per month to get access to all your FICO scores, the mortgage scores being the most important for most people. Or you can get a soft credit pull by myself. I'll do a soft credit pull to analyze your credit for you. Has zero cost to you and also has zero impact on your actual credit score. Because a lot of people are concerned, especially if they're concerned about their credit score. They don't want it pull their credit because they're concerned about it impacting it negatively, maybe taking a couple of points off of it, which is valid.
Yeah.
That's a real concern. But when we do a soft credit pull, that concern is out the window. There's no concern about it impacting your credit negatively because it doesn't. Soft credit pull doesn't do that to you. So,
and when you say soft credit pull, is that the same score as if you did when you do the regular one?
absolutely. So we're pulling the exact same reports. We're pulling FICO 2, or FICO 4, FICO 5. We're pulling the exact same report. It's just a soft pull, which is same as a hard pull, except for it can't be used for final credit approval. So I can use it for initial approval, but by the time you actually go to buy a home, you would have to have a hard credit pull when you go under contract.
What's the difference when you do a hard credit pull? Is that just a little bit more of a deep dive?
No, same dive. Literally the same dive. We haven't worked out with our credit agency where it's the exact same score.
Wow.
There should be nothing different. We can even run what's called automated underwriting for conventional loans with a soft credit pull, meaning that I can do a soft credit pull, zero impact on your credit score, and I can give you a real life. The system says you are all good to go with that soft credit pull. Just cannot close your loan that way. So if you go under contract, we have to do a hard credit.
Let's so you're going to offer to anyone that watches this to pull their credit and give them their real credit score. So let them know how they can get a hold of you for that. And we'll put it in the notes. So go ahead and give your information.
Got it. Yeah. So in order to, what I'll do for anyone who reaches out, I'll do a soft credit pull for you. And I can also put together an actual plan, a credit analysis for you that we can send to you. No cost, right? We'll send that credit analysis to you to show you what your roadmap is to get yourself in a position to buy a home. You can reach me at 404-604-7013. You can email me at Clyde, CLYDE, at clear2closeme.com. CLOSEME.com. That's what we plan to help do for you. Or you can go to ClydeTheMortgageGuy.com, which is my website. There's an apply now link or a message that you can also message me directly there, and we can set a time to talk.
Okay, we'll put all your links in this. If people are watching on YouTube, it'll be in the comments below. And then, how many states do you do mortgages in?
So I am currently licensed in 14 states. So I'm in the Southeast. I was born in Virginia, so I'm licensed in Virginia. All the way around the water to Texas, and then across through like Kentucky and Tennessee and Arkansas and Indiana as well. So yeah.
Okay, that's a lot.
Southeast most of them. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yep.
So if anybody has any, like if somebody calls from outside of there, because you know we have people all over the country, you could just refer them if you're not.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've got mortgage professionals that I probably have phone numbers for in virtually every state in the
union. State,
and even Puerto Rico. If you're buying something in Puerto Rico, we can get you taken care of down there as well. So
perfect. Well, I really appreciate you jumping on because credit is like a huge mystery to most people, and I've been again in real estate for 7-8 years now, and it's still a mystery to me. So every time I talk to a lender about something, I'm like, I learned something new. So that's good. So if you want to reach out, I'm going to put all of Clyde's information in this in the comments. And I'm Maureen Mahood, broker owner of Sell Your Home Charlotte here in Charlotte, North Carolina. If you want to buy a home in Charlotte or sell a home in Charlotte, the metro area, feel free to reach out to me. And I'll put my contact information in here too. And I hope everybody has a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, Clyde, thank you so much.